Hello and welcome to Let's Play with MOHOBT. I'm your host, One Bad Terran, and here we are on Dwarf Wednesday. As you recall, the last couple weeks we've been doing Dwarf Wednesdays as Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode Play Now Challenge. Now, all we've done on Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode is die. So, now I'm choosing something that we might have a little bit of a longer series, and that we might live more than one episode, maybe, if we're lucky. So, I didn't choose something easy because that's boring, right? I mean, you don't want to watch me just make a fortress and live forever. I already have another world for that. If you guys want to see it, let me know. Whatever, I can make a special broadcast of it on a different day. But no, we're starting a new one on this world that we've died many times on already. And what we're gonna do is, like I said, we're not choosing something easy. As you can see here right away, terrifying. Now note this place does have shallow metal and does have flux stone, so it has a lot of potential. We're also going to be playing completely vanilla, so no texture packs, no saving and like reopening or whatever, no control alt delete cancel, so bad things don't happen. If bad things happen, they happen. So be it. That's part of the game. So again, we're playing on terrifying, no trees, no plants, good temperature. I mean, my dwarves aren't going to just evaporate, but again, terrifying. We do have a stream and shallow metal. So look at the actually second biome. There is some wood and untamed wilds with some plants. So like this very bottom corner, that'll be that'll have like trees and plants. But remember, this is mostly terrifying. So to be able to access those trees and plants, that'd be a heroic act in itself. I would need military to go guard my freaking uh, my dwarves, my woodcutters. So we're gonna embark on this terrifying location. And notice I already have oil furnace going on here, so because I loved oil furnace, it was great. So let's go ahead and look at the oil furnace preparations were not complete. We have a bunch of extra guys. So notice we have a miner, 2 miners, 3 miners. That guy's a stone crafter. 4 miners. We have 4 guys that can mine. I don't know what this guy does. What does this guy do? He does plant stuff. This guy's a mechanic. And this guy does a lot. He's a woodcutter, a carpenter. What? Not a teacher. What else is he? Shield. Okay, so he's like military. Oh yeah, he's a very strong military guy. Melville Dashtothabut. And items. What do we got in items? We got bronze picks, some battle axes, rum, spawn. Let's go ahead and get rid of pigtail and cave wheat and sweet pod and dimple cups. And get a bunch of those plump helmets. In return, we have 11 points. Notice, those of you who have never played Dwarf Fortress before, this is still a Let's Play. It's supposed to be educational. So, these are the point values, and in the brackets, that is how much you are taking with you, or how much is in the stack. Now, why do we have a quiver? We don't need a quiver. We don't have any archers. So get rid of a quiver. 21 points. You can see right here, 21 points. This is terrifying, so let's make sure we're not taking any animals with us. I mean, they won't turn into... It's not haunted, so they won't be like zombies and shit, but they will be a liability, at the very least. So... I'll take thread and cloth, because you never know what you need that for. I'm going to skip on getting wood and stone, because I'm going to dig right away. So I'm going to opt on using just the wood that comes with my wagon. And I'm going to get more rat lung. Alright, so we got 25 rat lung. Use up the last of our points. Problems? No cavefish. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, whatever. That was the original. Don't have to worry about that. So, go ahead and name the fortress. Front compound. There's a lot to do here. Bane. Wait, I have to. Oh, okay, there we go. Um, Bane Wish, the Ancient, Angelic. I just totally like. Okay, Ancient, Angelic. Um, Flag. Is it not like? Maybe I have to look at the first. The. Oh God, that was loud. Ow. I am now closing Google Chrome. My apologies. Oh my God. Wow, I did not expect to get a random text message like that. So yeah, this is not even horror freaking. Oh my God, this is not horror Thursday, and I just about like flipped my shit. of, wow. I can't even. I'm like speechless from that Google Chrome ding. That freaking yeah. And the thing is, I have it turned way up for me so I can hear everything. Right now the game audio isn't playing because we're not inside the game, but it'll be up soon. Don't you worry, we will be hearing that game audio. So I had to turn off chat because people want to text me right now. Um, oh God, oh God, I am so flustered. That is not a good way to start this. Okay, let's go with that. Vainwish, the ancient angelic flag artifice of butchers. Let's go with that one. Embark. Okay, let's do this. Stay focused. Get myself back together. Here we go. Okay, so now I can hear me, and now I can hear the game. Alright, you have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of seven is about to make an outpost for the glory of all of Muslimaful. There are almost no supplies left. With stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now. Enough time to delve, secure lodgings ere the giant dingoes get hungry. Giant dingoes. Fantastic. New chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Ugunambar Zustashidil Slonimurimbel cast. Vanquish the ancient angelic flag artifice of butchers. Strike the earth! Alright, so we start off the game paused. Go and look at our surroundings. Go ahead and make that nice and small so we can see where we're going. Okay, so we got... That's a stream. Now can we... That's an actual river, not a stream. So we can't really... No, we can go around it though. So we can't cross it yet, but we can go around it. I need to turn back on everything. 1 second, guys. My apologies. Also, that was the... This is the brackets if you're following the Dota tournament. They have not played the finals yet, so stay tuned for that one. Very exciting matches to come. Okay, so what else do we got? We got elevation. How much elevation do we have? 2, 3? Looks like we have 3 elevation. Yep. Oh, look at that. Water right there. So actually, we can use this water right here and actually use that to make our farms because all we need is mud. And so if we dig into this and make it flood the surrounding area, then we have good farmland right there. It's just waiting for us to cultivate. So we'll get right into that. And okay, it's all back on. We're good. Chat's back on. Don't have to worry about that. God. So in order to get in the mountain, I guess the fastest way would be to go right here. And I use the keyboard on this, so sorry if that's a little confusing or whatever if you're used to seeing the other way. And not that. I think that's too big. I don't. Oh wow. Okay. I'll leave it as that. Get someone to remove that right away. So we get some wood right off the bat. We're gonna dig in. Go ahead and let that go. It's going right now. So he's going to just to town on this thing. And we need someone to continue on. There we go. He goes in. And there we go. Okay, so now we need stockpiles to bring everything in. So that's what this main area is going to be. I'm going to turn that into a giant stockpile and then just carry everything inside. Now, can I make up down right here? Does that work? No, one more. There we go. Okay, so I can make up down right there, and we'll go down 3 right away. And what is all this? Just like sand? Black sand? Okay, so we can have a very strong glass industry. Like, this is awesome. Oh, and that's clay, isn't it? That is totally red clay right here. Sandy clay. Yeah, we could totally use sandy clay as well. So that'll be good. What are you doing? You're a stray donkey. Animals, they're available for pets. It won't really matter right now. Users digging and a bunch of people not doing anything. Okay, so notice right away, giant louse, sea lamprey, sponge man, mosquitoes, otters, like, they start off with 16. This is Dwarf Fortress 2012, by the way. So, I've never seen a sponge. What is that? Person is in the form of a sponge with arms and legs. Now, if I've heard, sponges are, like, impossible to kill. They're, like, literally immortal. So, I want to make sure my dwarves, like, don't... What was that red thing? I don't know what that red thing was. If you can't tell, I don't play in terrifying places much. Where's the red thing? I want the red thing to show back. Oh, I don't want to show back. There it is. There. What is it? What is that? What is this? Blood gnats. Okay, so just a pest, basically. Just like flies or whatever. Okay, that's not a big deal. Yeah, this is on terrifying. So I don't really play in terrifying much. I usually play in like untamed wildernesses and whatnot. So this will be very interesting as I'm not used to this experience of playing in a very unfavorable situation where there's no trees, no plants, and everything's out to kill you. But it's not haunted, so it is possible. If it was haunted, it would be literally impossible. Because everything you kill comes back to life, and every body part you hash off becomes something new. I am not even kidding. I know it sounds absolutely horrendous, but I have died to a fucking toenail. Because I played in a haunted area. So I'm going to enable everything. So now all my dwarves that are not mining will just carry everything inside that stockpile. And then I'll be able to create a temporary wall, leaving my animals outside to die, of course. Excuse me. Create a temporary wall. I'm going to go ahead and do so right here. I'm going to make it out of wood because that's all I have. And then just build up inside and try and create a successful fortress until I hit stone. When I hit stone, then I can come back up. I can build a trade depot. I can tear down the wall and make this entrance a lot wider, more aesthetic. Build a moat of sorts and a wall of sorts, an inner wall. And eventually, if we survive long enough, I want to build a bridge across this in multiple locations. I want to build a grand outer wall to create a big open area so I can cultivate all this massive amount of black sand and turn that into an industry. Okay, so everyone, what is everyone doing?